Alright, what's up guys? Now, I'm doing this video because I really want this game to be good. You know, it's not too many times where I do videos like this. Usually when I do a video talking about a game, it's either going to be a good video or a bad video. But I think it's rare when I do videos like this where it's like me talking to the developers and really wanting the best for the game because I really want this game to be good. And I have to say the only time when I felt like that with a video game was the day before. But I think we all seen how that game went down. But I have to say, this game that I'm going to be talking about, this game is a step up from the day before. But it does lack one thing that I'm like, fam, well, there's a few things that it lacks. But I'm pretty sure, you know, there's other things that the game lacks too that people have reviewed or more so talked about in their reviews. But anyways, the video game I am going to be talking about is this newer game called Denizen. Denizen is a... So if you've played The Sims or even played PlayStation Home growing up, it's in the same ballpark. I'm not going to say it's exactly like The Sims or exactly like PlayStation Home, but it's in that ballpark where it can be bigger than The Sims and PlayStation Home. And it's one of those games where I'm like, fam, if you guys... Because here's what I personally see. If the developers... Listen, I'm not trying to have ownership of the game. I want the best for the game, all right? So that's why I'm not going to be saying no insulting things or talking disrespectfully about this game because I really do want the best for this game. Fam, if I just so much as get a message, a tweet, a comment, whatever, saying, we hear out what you're saying, I would like, fam, I will go out, I will buy this game, I will play it nonstop. I want the best for this game. I don't want, you know, because I see that a lot where it's like developers where when they face a little bit of criticism, and I think that is just some advice that I need to give out in this, you know, video. But no, I do see that when developers, when they give out, well, when they receive a little bit of criticism, they, I guess, start feeling discouraged with their project, and then at some point in time, they just end up giving up on the project. And then it's one of those just abandoned games sitting in our Steam library or Xbox library or PlayStation library, whatever library, but it's sitting there and the developers ain't doing nothing with it. And I'm like, fam, I just don't get, then why does the game even exist? Why is it one of those games? And I have seen that. There are games that I have on my Steam library where it no longer has a Steam page because the developers just gave up on it and they don't care for the game. And I'm like, my thing is this. You cannot be a video game developer and not care about your video game. That's like me being a content creator. That's like me if I was doing this video and I give you guys a title. I might say a few words in the video, but it's this like 20-30 minute something video and I'm just all like, oh, hi guys, I want a better video game. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I just want a better video game. How am I supposed to learn from that? How is anybody supposed to learn from whatever video I just put out? Nobody. That's why I'm like, my thing is this. I have to say, the reason why I have over 100,000 subscribers is because I'm actually caring about my content. If I didn't care for my content, fam, I wouldn't even have one subscriber. I wouldn't even have any subscribers. I wouldn't have no views, no nothing. It'll probably be a person that'll watch my video just to see what the video is about. Once when they realize that, oh, he has a don't care attitude, so I'm just gonna have a don't care attitude with his video. I ain't gonna give it no feedback. I ain't gonna, cause it's like I see that with a lot of developers. You're expecting, like, let's say if this was a movie, you're expecting an Oscar award for just putting out a trailer. Fam, you gotta put out a whole you gotta put out the movie, a sequel, deleted scenes, bloopers. You gotta put out you gotta put out content that we didn't even ask for, but it's content where it's like, you know, the audience is gonna like it, you know? And that's what this game Denizen, it's like, just even with their last update, they did like they did like a party update where you're at a club DJing and things, and then they also did an drag racing update, and I'm like, fam, you guys are on the right track of making a video game where it just captures everything possible. But it cannot, my thing is this, it cannot be a halfway made game. And I get that the game is in early access. I do get that. And I think they did say that when they do release it out of early access, There was like the game is expected to be in early access for approximately 1 year after the initial launch. Although this term may be extended, the game will continue to receive updates subsequent to the full launch. So yeah, it's like the game isn't still it's still in early access, but that's the thing though. I ain't seen some games where it's been in early access and they give you so much content. It's like, fam, wait a minute, is this like a full release or is this like early access? Like I'm confused, because just even naming off some games, like I'm trying to think, like, have there been any games on my Steam? I can't even look through my Steam library, because there'd be some games where it's all like they already done got released out of early access and stuff. But anyways, let's look up some games. Hold on for its top rated, because I feel like top rated usually. Abiotic Factor. That's a game where I'm all like, yeah, it has an overwhelmingly positive rating because they give you a lot of different content in that game. What are some of BeamNG.Drive? That's probably, in my opinion, one of the best early access games out right now. Supermarket Simulator, I guess it's just one of those games where it gives you a lot of replay value, but it's like that's what you overall got to capture from like each of those games that I just named off. Abiotic, I think that's how you pronounce that word, Abiotic Factor. That game gives you, in my opinion, even though I only played a little bit of it, but it looks like one of those games where it gives you a lot of content and it has a lot of replay value. BeamNG.Drive, overall a lot of content, a lot of replay value. It's one of those games where it's all like, yeah, you can, and then also on top of that, if you get this game automation, they have it where you can create your own car, put it in BeamNG.Drive, drive it around, download these mods, do any and everything possible. And then Supermarket Simulator, it's just one of those games where it has like, it might not have a whole lot of content, but it does have some replay value to it. That's what people are looking for in video games. They're looking for those games that's in, and that's, if I'm making a video game, I definitely, if I could just, let me just go through the list right now of like one thing that I would take from each video game. So they got it where the top rated game right now on the early access page, Murky Divers. Okay, so I'll have it where it's like, if I'm creating a game like Denizen, what I'll do is like, okay, Murky Divers. So people like some underwater stuff. So I'll have it where I'm like, okay, I'll create like either a lake or just an ocean, but I'll have like some sort of water effects where people are just diving under the water and they're like, hey, go find some treasure. Even if it's just as little as a mission, I still will have that in there where it's like, okay, there's some like underwater effects in the game. There's like some underwater stuff that you can do besides being above ground and doing some stuff. What's this game? Chapez 2. Dive into a factory building game. Alright, so I'll have it where you're working at a factory. It's like, if you're gonna have like some job related stuff in there, I'll have it where you're working. Yeah, I'll have like an Amazon factory, but I'll call it like Babazon or something, you know, I guess to avoid copyrights and things. But yeah, it's like I'll have like some factory store where you create your own business and you're making a factory. Abiotic Factor, I guess maybe because this game, it seems like it's like some like alien type game. So yeah, I'll probably have like a mission in there where you gotta like, I don't know, capture an alien or something. But I guess like if that's not overall like the type of game that I'm looking for, if I just don't want to, if I want this to be like a realistic game and ain't got no aliens, then just I guess next thing that I would go to is like, all right, so look at the tags and see survival. They got online co-op, so I'll probably be like, okay, let's add like a co-op mode in the game where it's like, you know, you can invite your friends into your world, and then yeah, you guys are just going around just chilling and things. But anyways, no, it's still showing this Chapaz game. Project Zomboid. I guess maybe, I don't know, for like Halloween or something. Yeah, I'll probably do like a Halloween update where it's like all the people like that's throughout town. Again, if I'm the developer behind Denizen, I'll have like a Halloween update where it's all like, yeah, it's just people all dressed up in some Halloween clothes. But I guess if there's like people, they're all like, oh, we want like some zombie related stuff in the game, then I probably would have it where it's like, okay, the game ain't really about like promoting violence and stuff, but yeah, I'll have it where it's all like, you know, you just going around and then you just see somebody acting like a zombie and then you shoot them with a paintball gun and things and they do like a little fake death in the game and stuff. But anyways, 6 Days in Fallujah, I mean, I don't even know, like, I guess, like, if I'm making a military game, but I just don't. Oh, actually, That no, so I know a lot of people be liking to do that as that airsofting stuff where they yeah, they just off up in some. So I'll probably add that into the game where it's all like, you know, it's like I know people be liking to play shooting games, so we are gonna add like a airsofting update. You know, it's like I guess if you don't want to go airsofting in real life, we got a video game version of it and stuff. So anyways, Fields of Mystria. Alright, so it looks like a farming. Yeah, it's a farming game, so I have some farming elements in the game. What's this? Hades or Hades 2? I don't know what that roguelike hack and slash. What's that? Is it called LARPing? I think it's called LARPing. I think because I think they had it in Fantasy Factory and stuff. So alright, some LARPing stuff. Then there's like another factory game. So I already kind of like said that. But base building. Okay, so I'll probably have like some base building. Oh, and they also have automation too in the tag. So I probably would have it where it's like, you know, you get to create like a car, you get to create something, your own creation within the game, have like a modding. And then that's another thing where I'm all like, I feel like that makes a game 10 times better when you allow the audience to mod and put stuff in the game and stuff. So anyways, there's that. Dawn of Defiance, I wasn't really a fan of that game, but anyways, probably so like if I could take anything from that, have like a really big exploring factor of the game. BeamNG.Drive, probably have it where it's like the physics that BeamNG has, where it'll be like them same physics in the game. And then Supermarket Simulator, yeah, have it where it's like you get to own a supermarket in the game. But it's like, fam, the thing is this, I don't want to take ideas from people, but at the same time, it's like I want my game to be the best, okay? I want people to go out and buy my game. I am not trying to put other games down under, but at the same time, so I probably wouldn't take all those ideas, but I definitely would take some of those ideas if I'm the developer behind Denizen. And then that's another thing where I have talked on this before when I have talked on Denizen. You have to fix that quick save feature. I don't like the fact, because I think the developer did say, oh, you have to like be in certain areas to quick save. And I'm like, look, bruh, I've said this before, and I'm saying it again. If I'm playing your guys' game, and let's say if I'm driving out somewhere in the game, right? And then all of a sudden a buddy of mine or a family member of mine, because I've had this happen to me. It actually happened to me like earlier this week. But anyways, I get a text from somebody, and they're all like, hey, can you help me do something? Or can you... And if I know I'm going to be away from my computer for a long period of time, it's like I would rather have it where it's like wherever I'm at, even if I'm like on the side of the road or in the middle of the road, I'd rather have it where I can quick save, come back to that game later. That's how most games play out. So I'm like, I don't, that's something that I don't understand. But there are some other things with the game, though, that people have gotten mad about and stuff. Because I think they said the recent reviews of the game, it's at mixed rating. But I mean, I guess there's like all the reviews is at a mostly positive. But anyways, let's just see some. There was like, so one person said it needs work, serious work. So that, I guess that don't really tell you anything. But another person said boring. I'm like, that don't really tell you anything either. So anyways, then the next person. So these two people. So okay, so it looks like these reviews, my overall like might be let you know some stuff. But anyways, so one person said found it impossible to lunge this game. Got as far as the digital departure logo, no further. Have a decent laptop able to. Oh, so that's like kind of like they just having a computer issue or something. So I guess like maybe have it where it's like the next update. It's like a performance update, you know, where it just kind of improves the current state of the game. Because I'm pretty sure there are people out there, yeah. Because this one person the other person they put like 28 hours into this game. There's like after recent update, game crashes after completing the trailer gig. So yeah, it's like definitely will have it where it's a performance update where it just overall fixes up stuff. Probably have like maybe a little bit more character customization in the game. I think they do have it where it's like different places and stuff like that you can buy, but I'll definitely add that, expand the map more, have it where you could get different phones. What else? Different jobs and stuff. I'm saying like there's so much that you can overall do with this game. It's one of those games where it's like it's a Sims-like game. So I'm like, fam, I'm like, if I'm having to go based off of the Sims, I'm like, okay, what were some of the best elements of the Sims? That's what I'm going to add into this game. That's what I'm going to overall imply in this game. But the thing is that you can't just come out with a game, not listen to nobody, and then expect this game to get all these different awards. If you want, my thing is this. If you want people to overall, like, I guess, have a respect towards this game, you gotta show respect towards the game. And I'm not just saying that to the developers behind Denizen. I'm saying that to all developers possible. You can't come out with a video game and then expect people to give this game all these different praises and all this different love and support, but you're not doing nothing for the game. Look at all the controversy that Activision is facing right now because they waited literally a day before the mod was supposed to come out for this Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 stuff, and then they waited to send out a cease and desist letter. Now look at all the controversy and all the backlash that they're facing right now versus a video game where it's like they allow you to be in control, they allow you to do whatever it is, like BeamNG.drive for an example. There's like, you can add as many mods as you possibly can to our video game. I'm like, if there's a limit, then there's a limit, but you can add as many mods as you want to this video game. That's why BeamNG.drive will always be a better video game, even though it ain't like the same category as Call of Duty. But overall, when we talking about, like, you know, developers and then fans and just like that mutual respect and, you know, to like, yeah, just overall that just mutual respect, it's like, yeah, it's like that's why that game, in my opinion, will never fail unless that game, they come out with some update that crashes the game, or the developers are all like, we're shutting the game down. That'll be the only time where I guess that game would fail. Other than that, it's like if they continue, you know, putting out whatever updates. I'm trying to think, dude, BeamNG.drive, I feel like they don't really be putting out updates for that game. They just really be I feel like they put out probably like one good update, and then after that they're all like, now it's up to the audience now. Let's see what was the last update they did for this game. April of this year. So there's like, okay, so they changed like the game engine. I think they look like they added did they add, oh yeah, so they added a new vehicle, changed up the levels and or fixed some levels and some scenarios and stuff. Kind of made a added input mapping for Turtle Beach Velocity 1 race. So yeah, they just kind of changed some input stuff, and yeah, so they just pretty much was just coming out with some bug fixes and things. And that's why that game is currently, with recent reviews and all reviews, is currently sitting at an overwhelmingly positive review. I'm saying, bro, it's like, my thing is this to the people behind Denizen: if you want that, fam, you have to listen to the audience. Even if you just put out, do they have like a social media account, I wonder? Let me look it up, like, and see if they are on like Twitter or something. But anyways, oh, they do have like a Facebook page. So yeah, it's all like with Facebook, and dang it, I didn't want to do that. Hold on for a second, because I did have some Twitch streams that I was downloading and stuff. We gotta switch this stuff around. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. All right, so, but anyways, yeah, they do have a Facebook page. So I'm saying, it's like, you guys, y'all can very well. There's all like somebody had commented underneath their Facebook post. It was like, if you want, please make a section on level bartending. Oh, that's for their other video game. But yeah, it's like, you guys can easily put out a post and be all like, hey, what would you guys like for our video game? Or even on their YouTube page, because they do have a, wait a second, they do have a YouTube page too. So let's overall see. Yeah, it's like, you guys can easily put out an update, or not an update, but a post, and just be all like, hey, what would you guys like to see for our video game? And I'm saying, I honestly, what could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong if you were to do that? Absolutely nothing. I'm saying this, in my opinion, it's one of the it's one of the most, like, not futuristic, what's the word? It's a modern day Sims. We haven't really seen like a good Sims-like game. So I'm saying, like, Denizen is honestly the best bet that we have. You guys got to do more with this game, all right? But my own personal things, it's like, yeah, because I think they was all like, they didn't have like a proper GPS tracking on there too. So I'm like, definitely add that and fix the quick save feature. Them the only two things I'm saying, like, once when them things is fixed, I would 100% go back and play this game. But anyways, with that being said, oh yeah, then some more character customization options and stuff. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you guys want, go check out Denizen. Like I said, it is a new game. I think it did come out maybe a month or two ago. No, actually, it did come out in April and stuff. But they did just release an update. And there was all like change list, added new missions, DJ minigame uses, new achievements, stirring. Okay, so, but yeah, it's all like maybe like controller support. What are some other things? Yeah, it's like there's a lot of different stuff you guys can do with this game. But Anyways, then that's what I would honestly love to see is like you guys do all these different things to change up the game, and then like a year from now or whenever you show like a before and after, like this is what the game looked like when we released it, this is what the game looks like now. What could possibly go wrong? All right, so but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.